So, as we know, Haley has been working hard on the bars, and she has actually gotten a few rips. Can we show the rips to the camera? Show the rips to the camera. She's obviously not happy now. This is actually after one rinse of pickle juice. If we look at earlier today, we should have taken a picture for everyone, but the hands were about as red as the tip of her little fingernails. But now they're a little better. Okay, I'm sorry. I must be hurting her by holding her wrist. So now she has to endure a magic trick that helps to keep rips from coming back for a long time. She's not very happy about the situation, but she knows that in the long run, they won't come back as quick. So what you do is you take any type of... client, can you come back? You take any type of pickle juice. We chose to use dill pickles. Now, we used to have pickles in here, but because someone is quite stubborn and I didn't want pickles all over the kitchen, when she pulled her arm back, I emptied them and put them in a baggie. But thank God we have a little boy that enjoys eating pickles. So we are going to now take a bowl. Usually you would just put a little bit, but since she has so many rips and since she is so stubborn with keeping her hands still and is convinced it's cleaned after 10 seconds, she tends to be quite dramatic. So now what we are going to do, oh boy, is we are going to take her hand and you just turn it flat, turn it flat, turn it flat, and so I can see the rips. The rips are over here. Thank you. And we're going to just take the juice. Come on, some kids have to do this. If they do this, they want to see it works. They don't want to see the drama of it. And and she's very dramatic, so just take the pain and minus it by half. And that's probably how much it actually hurts. All right, so we're going to pour the pickle juice right into the palm of her hand. And it will burn a little. She's going to be a tough little girl. And you can see when you pour it on, you'll actually start seeing it react. If it's bloody at all, you'll start seeing it go back to normal skin color as it kind of works its way through. And I've chose to keep this in the bowl because sometimes if you have a child that tends to want to pull away, then you have juice to pour back in and pour back over the hand if they pull away. So I'm going to continue to pour, and you probably want to do this for about 10 minutes. And we've done this trick a few times. I think it usually tends to keep the rips from continuing to rip over and over. And it lasts for a long time. We did it the other year. Yeah, it takes sometimes.
It's burning.
Yeah, it sometimes takes a little while.
Mommy,
with that.
can you let it down?
Okay.
It really hurts.
Okay, it's going to hurt. And usually you want to do this for about 10 minutes. And once you get through it, then you'll find though that the rips usually don't come back as often. So this is just the first part. And just while we're sitting, I found this trick by looking on a lot of websites by gymnasts that got rips, talked about a lot of different things that they do. And then I went to some of the bodybuilders, and they actually have rips a lot. And so I found that this worked the best. So we're going to do one more pull. Okay, I'm going to do a dip. We'll do one dip.
No, I'll do the pull.
Or we'll be back to the pour. And then you can tell right now, if you come on over, you'll see that even the color from open your hand, from beginning to end is starting. And I'm actually going to put, I didn't even know she had a rip there. So if you look at this one, which didn't really have that much in it.
Mommy, that one doesn't burn.
Okay.
So it doesn't really.
It's not really about the burning though. We're just trying to heal the skin. You can tell just right on contact how much lighter it starts to get. And so you just let that sit. And we're going to stop for a second, and then we will come back after we've sat for a few minutes longer to finish up how to heal rips. Okay, so we've washed the hands with soap and water. So now what I'm doing is just patting dry the hand, kind of getting any bits of anything off of it, making sure it's nice and dry. And open it. And you want to make sure though that we just rinse with soap and water. And I would say to go with your child and make sure, because they tend to not want to put the soap on the hand because they know it's going to burn a little. But now that, yeah, or try to trick you. So open your hand so we can see how it looks after the soap and water. So now we have.
Looks the same. No, just kidding.
It's a little better, and you can even notice with this one, because this one's red. This one's super red, but hopefully in a day or so, it'll be much better. So what you do is after you've dried it, you can take petroleum jelly or Vaseline, same thing, and you're just going to take it and glob it right on top of the actual rips and any potential looking rips. So you just want to glob it on there. And I tend to actually rub it throughout the whole hand because at any time they could also get rips on any other part of the hand. So by doing this, it kind of keeps it moist. And you want to make sure that after you do this whole thing, that you continue to do this on a nightly basis, because this is going to prevent the rips from coming back over and over. And of course, if you do notice that the rips have skin, we were lucky that the rips had no skin floating around them.
Oh.
But if they did,
no,
then you'd
want.
Oh. Okay, so as you can see, her hand has a bunch of Vaseline and petroleum oil on it. Now, one of the things you want to do is to look around, and I find if you look through your child's sock drawer, you'll usually find some old socks that are probably way too small. And you do not really want to go with a sock that is full of cotton, more something that's spandexy, so that it won't suck up all the Vaseline overnight. And then you just take the sock and you put it over their hand.
You just hit my face.
Sorry. And
ow! You took your
you just let them keep it like that overnight. And that should at least keep their hand from getting all the stuff off. Now, just as a heads up, as you can see, this hand has no rips on it, but we can see that eventually there might be some coming. So just as a preventative measure, I take another sock that I found, and what I'm going to do, shh, calm down. Okay, so you just want to cut something in the heel, and then right on top, I just do a little cut where the seam is. And this has been a savior for us. And this one, you just rub the hand down, coat it pretty good, and take this, let's hope it fits nicely, like a little Michael Jackson glove, put your hand in, and there you go. And you have them sleep with it like this. Now you can do both hands like this if you feel that your child would be comfortable.
I would.
Or you can do both like this. Sorry. But we will get back, we'll show you a few days from now the results, and hopefully this helped you a lot, and tune in a few days to see our results.
Like this video and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like this. Bye.